Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Um, so mostly for the last 8 years, my channel has just been about me sharing my spirituality, energy healing, and light. And today I want to shift gears. There's something I think is really, really important. God, my hair's a mess. Sorry, I was outside. And that is addiction and Alcoholics Anonymous. And oh yeah, one of the traditions is, anonymity at press, radio, whatever. I don't care about that. The program is so dysfunctional today that I may as well add to it. Whatever. I don't care about that tradition. I'm going to talk about that today. What I'm going to talk about is that I am an alcoholic and I am an addict. And my addiction started when I was 16 years old. And for 25 years, I've been in and out of the rooms of the 12-step programs, and I'm a chronic relapser. There it is, out of the closet. So what I want to talk about specifically right now is that how come the program doesn't work for me? I've been sitting in meetings going, oh, something's wrong with me. I'm defective. The program just doesn't work for me. No, that's not true. Wow. So the reason why the program hasn't worked for me and why I've been in and out and quit, I go because I need the help, and then I quit because it's too triggering for me. And then I go, and then I quit, and then I go, and then I quit, and then I go, and then I quit. So, why? Why do I go and quit, and go and quit, and go and quit? I've been trying to figure it out for the last 6 months. I've been making myself crazy in the head. Probably had like a total nervous breakdown the other day. All over. I'm a loser. I'm a failure because the program doesn't work for me. I would sit in meetings and go, oh, it works for all of you, but don't work for me. And I felt like a failure and a loser, and I may as well just give up. I had no hope for anything in my life. Yeah, my brain went to some dark thoughts. How could I not? I had no hope for anything positive in my life. So anyways, so I did ask God for help. Like, am I surrendering now? Is this my bottom now? I don't know. How do I know? Because I thought my bottom was years ago. This one's a little lower than the last one. So how do you know when you're at your bottom? You don't. So what kind of meetings are you going to? Because this is what I found out. There's nothing wrong with me or having the belief that the program doesn't work for me. Now, that was a false belief. What was not working were the kind of meetings I was going to. Click, 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 aha moment. I was like, what? So is AA failing you because of what it has become? Do you know that 40% of the people AA has a 40% dropout rate for people in their first year? Wow, I just researched that this morning. Are you kidding me? That's almost 50%. That means almost half the people that walk in the doors walk out within the first year. Ouch. Those really aren't very good statistics. So how come there aren't very many people questioning why that's happening and what is wrong with AA? Well, I listened to a speaker tape. It's on YouTube. Chris R. You can look him up. You can listen to him. And for the first time in 25 years, I heard a speaker and I agree with everything that he says. And you know what he said? What are you talking about at meetings? Are you here for this? Or are you here for this? And first of all, I want to say I'm guilty. So guilty. Ouch. For the first 3 years I was in the program, I used AA as my therapy. There, I said it. Why? Well, because I went to a meeting and that's what everybody else was doing. But oh, yay, I have a place where I can go dump all of my toxic shit. This is great. I mean, I was journaling. I had a therapist I saw once a week. I was in support groups, but I was such a flippin' mess that wasn't enough for me. Like I said, the first 3 years in the program, I went to 2 or 3 meetings a day and I could sit there, and I lived in a pretty rural place. So, we could share longer. There was no time limit on the sharing. So I could share a lot if I wanted to. And if everybody was done sharing, I could double dip. And I dumped all of my toxic trauma drama. Did that help me? Yeah, maybe a little, like I got some of it out, but did it really help me have a strong program of recovery? No. I had 3 years in the program and I relapsed. I'll get a year and I'll relapse. I had a couple of years and I'll relapse. Why? Because I don't have a strong program. Going to meetings, dumping my toxic stuff, listening to others is not helping me. So what I'm looking for now is meetings that focus on this. And I heard this speaker say, you're going through a divorce. That's awful. It's horrible. I know, I went through a divorce. It sucked. It hurt so bad. But go to a therapist. If you need to talk about your divorce, then go to a therapist. They have therapy for that. They have support groups for that. Go down to Denny's, grab a friend, go down to Denny's and sit there and talk for 2 or 3 hours and have coffee and talk about your divorce. Because you do need to talk about it. But an AA meeting is not the right place to talk about it. I didn't know that. I just learned that yesterday. Wow, who would have thunk? After 25 years in and out of the rooms, and finally yesterday I heard what I needed to hear. So now I have a new challenge. I'm trying to find meetings that focus on this, the program, the recovery, the steps, what it says in here. I don't remember reading anywhere in here, go to meetings and use it as your personal therapy and share all of your toxic drama and your opinions. I don't know. Maybe it said that in one of the stories. I really don't remember. If it does say that in here, please put a comment below because I'd like to know what page. Please tell me what page it says that in here, that's what you should be using meetings for. No, you go to meetings for recovery, to stay sober. So now I'm trying to find meetings that focus on recovery discussion, not talk therapy and personal opinions and stories. Do you resonate with any of this? Because I've been making myself sick for the last 6 months going, oh my God, I relapsed again. I need help. I'll go back to the program and try. And it's made me crazy for the last 6 months because every time I go to a meeting, I get so flippin' triggered. I really want to drink. I went to a meeting the other night. And it's the holidays, so I'm not doing real good. Like, I've been in a burning desire for 2 weeks. I have not picked up, though. I got my year chip, and I'm holding on to it, dang it. I got it right here. I got 2 one-year chips, and I'm holding on to them tight. Because I don't want to lose this year. So I went to a meeting the other night because it was either a meeting or the liquor store or a bar. Which one do I go to? And I went to a meeting. Oh my God, it was horrible. For the whole hour, the people in that meeting, there wasn't anything of substance or recovery talked about. It was all toxic drama. There were only 9 people at the meeting. I tried to share a couple of times. As soon as I would say hi, no, I couldn't. Somebody else would. I mean, there wasn't even a split second after the last person got done sharing. The next person was on it. Well, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, my neighbor invited me to go outside and, and my son, and oh my God, this person down the street got into a car accident, and New York's getting a lot of snow, and they're all snowed. I mean, it's like, what? WTF? Seriously, people, I was so upset. I'm like, I need help. I have a burning desire, and all you people want to do is sit here and talk about stupid shit that has nothing to do with recovery. And not only they double dipped, and one lady triple dipped. Oh, I forgot to tell you this about my neighbor. It's like, seriously? I ran out of that meeting so fast. I will never go back to that meeting. It was a women's meeting. It's like all those women want to do in there is yep, 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 yep. Why don't you just call it coffee hour? It's not recovery at all. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. I'm so grateful that I found Chris R. And for now, I guess my recovery is going to be listening to his speaker tapes on YouTube or online or wherever. Because in 25 years, I have never walked into the kind of meeting that he describes. And he keeps saying, in my meetings, I guess, he's got a strong recovery program where he lives. And he's started meetings that follow this structure, recovery. Not the drama that's in here and that comes out of this. Anyways, if you got something out of this, post me a comment. Thanks for listening. Taking my seat for another 24. Peace out.